Customer Journey Analytics can produce beautiful analysis. But trustworthy analysis depends on governance. Governance is not paperwork for its own sake. Governance is how a team agrees what the data means, who owns it, who can change it, and how decisions are made from it. In CJA, governance matters because the analysis may combine multiple datasets, identifiers, definitions, and teams. If the foundation is unclear, the dashboard becomes a debate. Implementation should start with the business question. Not with every dataset the company owns. Not with every field someone might want someday. Start with, what decision do we need to make? What journey do we need to understand? Which events prove that journey? Which identifiers connect it? Which dimensions and metrics will explain it? This keeps the implementation focused. Every important dataset needs an owner. Who owns the web event schema? Who owns CRM profile data? Who owns support call reason definitions? Who owns store or purchase data? Who validates data quality? Who gets notified when a field changes? CJA can combine data, but it cannot replace ownership. If no one owns the dataset, no one owns the meaning. Identity governance is one of the most important topics. Teams need to agree which identifiers are used, what each namespace means, where the value comes from, and when it is available. For example, is CRM ID available only after login? Is ECID available for anonymous web behavior? Does support data include a customer ID, email hash, phone hash, or something else? Are identifiers case sensitive? Are values normalized before ingestion? The wrong identity assumption can change the entire journey story. Connections should be controlled carefully. Adobe's documentation notes that access to connection management should be restricted to a core management group because connection configuration can affect data brought into CJA. That makes sense. A connection is not just a convenience setting. It decides which datasets are available for analysis. Teams should document which datasets are included, why they are included, which sandbox is used, which identifier strategy applies, what data window or retention assumptions matter, who can edit the connection. Data views need just as much care. A data view defines the dimensions and metrics available in Workspace. It can rename components, format metrics, define attribution behavior, hide helper fields, and interpret fields without permanently changing underlying data. That flexibility is excellent. It also means two teams could create two different meanings from similar fields if no one governs the definitions. Every important data view should have clear naming, descriptions, owner, component rules, and review process. The most painful analytics arguments are often definition arguments. What is a person? What is a session? What counts as a conversion? Is a quote submit the same as an application submit? What is the source of truth for channel? Which attribution rule is used for executive reporting? These decisions should not be hidden inside one analyst's project. They should be documented and shared. If two teams define conversion differently, they will argue in Workspace. Permissions also matter. Not everyone needs to manage connections. Not everyone needs to edit data views. Not everyone needs to create shared metrics used by executives. Good governance separating roles. Platform data owners, CJA administrators, data view owners, workspace analysts, business viewers. This protects trust. It also prevents accidental changes from becoming company-wide confusion. Before launching a CJA reporting experience, ask, are the datasets documented? Are the schemas and key fields understood? Are timestamps reliable? Is the identity strategy documented? Are connection settings reviewed? Are data view components named clearly? Are definitions agreed? Are permissions appropriate? Has the workspace project been QA'd against source expectations? Are caveats visible to the audience? This checklist is not busy work. It is what lets people trust the analysis. Let us close the course. Customer Journey Analytics helps teams analyze customer journeys using experience platform data in Analysis Workspace. The core model is datasets feed a connection, the connection feeds a data view, the data view feeds Workspace, Workspace answers business questions. But the quality of those answers depends on the quality of the data model, identity strategy, definitions, and governance. If you remember that, you will approach CJA the right way, not as just another dashboard tool, as a serious journey analysis system.